Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Capitol. This is a great crowd, okay? You're beautiful. Today marks 49 years since the Supreme Court's tragic Roe v. Wade decision. We know that. After the court struck down our law, had been in place since 1854. Abortion became legal in Texas and throughout the nation up to birth. The Texas legislature met here in our magnificent Capitol building last spring and summer, thanks to the leadership of pro-life Governor Greg Abbott. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, House Speaker Dave Phelan. There was another pro-life session, successful session, but more than that, it was monumental. You know about the Texas Heartbeat Act. You know that the study at the University of Texas found a 50% drop in abortions performed in Texas abortion facilities, more than 2,000 unborn babies' lives saved each month since September. Let's do the math. Those babies will be born next spring to become citizens of our great state. Future scientists, CEOs, engineers, plumbers, nurses, doctors, artists, lawyers. Since that law went into effect, my organization, like so many on this committee, have received numerous calls from the media, especially from other countries. Spain, Mexico, Ireland, Japan, Sweden, Poland, Switzerland, and many more. They want to know, what is Texas doing? Some are incredulous. Then I explain. At the same time our legislature passed the Heartbeat Act, it also appropriated $100 million over 2 years for the highly successful Alternatives to Abortion program. As Jessica Cifuentes said, that program helps women with unplanned pregnancies to successfully carry their babies to term, give birth to the babies, or place the babies for adoption. Services continue for at least 3 years after the birth of the child. That program serves 150,000 women per year from nearly 200 sites. That compares very well to the 54,000 abortions usually performed every year in Texas. The legislature passed Senate Bill 4 to ban dangerous mail-order abortion drugs. Now, we have heard that the Supreme Court has been asked to overturn the terrible Roe v. Wade precedent in the Dobbs case. They need to hear from us. Roe must go. 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 Their decision may come down in late June. Now, when that happens, Governor Abbott, as he told us, signed into law another bill, the Human Life Protection Act, House Bill 1280, which Giovanna Capriglione authored. That bill completely protects unborn babies from abortion, beginning at conception, when those babies come into being. When we all came into being. Now, some people call this the trigger ban because it goes to effect. It's triggered when the Supreme Court overturns Roe. Now, when I'm talking with these international media, I don't use the term trigger. You know, with the overseas media, they're just Texas. They're just not going to get it. Okay, so the Human Life Protection Act. The Alternatives to Abortion program for mothers, the Human Life Protection Act for unborn babies, protecting mothers and unborn babies. Is this not what Texas is all about? We can hope, and we must pray, the right to protect unborn babies from the tragedy of abortion is returned back to the states, back to Texas. We hope that will be next summer. And then the Human Life Protection Act will become in effect. Because Texas is a pro-life state. Now, you need to know that one of some of the toughest places anywhere in this country to be pro-life is on our college campuses. And I want to recognize the next speaker, who is from Students for Life of America, the pro-life generation, Brooke Rizzuto.